How'd it go?
Dude, sorry it took a minute. I got tied up talking to those guys. Dude, we had the ultimate invite and Shawn said no. I'm blaming Shawn on this one because we could have gone on Coyote Canyon with flat fenders. Flat fenders.
Flat fenders in Coyote Canyon. Oh no!
Dude, that's cool art. That's neat. I like that.
Yeah, somebody made art and left it here in the parking lot, I guess, or they lost it in transport.
Dude, I kind of want to take it.
So we're waiting on Johnny.
Yeah.
He slept in, but anyway.
So I got, where'd my mirror go? What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. So this thing is kind of awesome, but I can only get it to bend down so far because of this intersection there. And so anyway, what I really want to do is have it right here. I need it a little bit lower. I can only see like 10 feet behind me. I thought it was better than it was. It was not.
It's not.
But I can't quite get this to slide on there, so I gotta round off the bottom.
Like the top.
To match the top, and so here we go.
Here we go. Look at that, it's gonna work.
Oh, it's close.
It's working.
Oh, it's tight, but it's going.
That's perfect, that's what you want, so it doesn't fall off.
Dude. You know how cool I am? Oh my god, I can see the highway back there.
La-di-da-da. Boom.
Dude. Oh, this is...
It's glorious.
This is next level stuff. I've never felt quite so complete as a vehicle driver. I think I can look at myself. Oh god, I'm dirty.
Dirty.
Tell me I was garbage on my nose.
I got you some med kit.
Oh, dude, all right. Nice. All right. Dude, you want part of my egg roll?
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
No?
There's really egg roll in there.
No, just kidding.
Ugh, what's that?
Good night. White Knuckle Hill. More that way. Would you shoot up there? Shoot passenger.
Okay. This?
Yeah, right there. Go. Passenger. You had it. It was right there. Go.
No more passenger. No more passenger?
Yeah, as soon as you... Go.
I don't know.
Yeah, you get your driver tire right here. Then shoot up and then go passenger.
Like get up on that.
Yeah. Yeah, right here.
Okay.
On that lip, then go that way.
Back all the way up. Yeah.
You're lined up good right there, I think.
So straight ahead, get up on the knoll, then
Yeah,
turn right.
and then turn right.
Do you think I need to like tuck it?
Yeah. You want to back up more?
Yeah, you can get your back tire. You got tread mark there, that's where your tires should be coming in.
Okay.
Yeah. Ejectocito, cuz. Alright, right there. Now back up, then roll into it.
There?
More back. More back. Right there. Turn passenger a little. Right there.
I don't think I got it, guys.
Try the bypass.
Yeah. Alternate
They had just set those rocks up. You had like perfect ground.
Oh, really?
Oh, your back tires like drove right off.
Hey, it's the buggy, all right?
Hey, Mike, put your tires.
Right here. Yeah. This way. More driver.
I'm kind of glad. We want to see how much rocks we can kick down.
That was so much easier.
Yeah. Here we are at White Knuckle Hill on Behind the Rocks Trail. Come up here. This is White Knuckle Hill. So this is the bypass. They just got done working on it. That's the bypass now. And it sure looks like a JK 4-door or 2-door can make it up that now. That's white. That's like the obstacle. It's super steep, really hard. And this is off trail. So if you're ever at White Knuckle Hill and you try and look for a way up White Knuckle Hill and you can't make it, that is off trail. Do not go in there. No side by side, no dirt bikes, no nothing can go in there. You're off trail if you go there. And they do have a dirt bike route now. So there's the main obstacle there. There's the bypass for the obstacle. And they got a dirt bike route right through here now. So dirt bikes should be able to make it up this. And if you can't make it up any of these, there's a winch point right up there. Right here, winch anchor. And if any of that, none of that works for you, go all the way around. I got it. Hummer Hill, coming down Hummer Hill. So ran behind the rocks, well, just White Knuckle Hill basically. Anyway, I develop a knocky noise. It's knocking very loudly, and I'm hoping I just need to adjust the valves because I lost power too, so I'm assuming lost compression or cylinder. I don't know. I'm gonna pull this apart, check it out. Ah, that's hot. I tell you. There it is. These horns have the little ears on it, and it locks the valve cover in there. Oh, it's still hot. Oh, that's really hot. Oh, yeah.
The rubber's hot too. It's all hot. Let me get a rag.
So maybe just these two front ones. So I got a little bit of play in these two right here. I'm gonna adjust those down. See that? It's moving. Oh yeah, that's my problem right there. So, here it is.
Get a video of it.
That's a bad motor. Bottom end knock in. It's not a good day. But we had fun, huh, Yana? Cody?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
So that's a good Saturday. So tomorrow I'll be swapping the motor. Look, I got dinner. Beef jerky and some chicken and a biscuit. Anyway, motor's bad. It's knocking very, very badly. It's no good. So I got it here at my buddy's shop. Asshole's garage. But anyway, I'm gonna swap. We found a motor. He had one sitting up there, kind of tucked away. It's been there for years. Found one. So here's the problem. Has bent and broken valves, push rods, and these are okay, but these are very broken and bent. So I'm gonna put it in, and it's gonna work, and it's gonna be fine. Nothing wrong with it. I hope that's the case. We turned the motor over a couple times by hand. Everything seemed to be free moving, and it's better than this one would be. So, and this has an aftermarket intake on it to fit the Vortec, the throttle body onto the Vortec, which I don't need that anymore because this one has the factory TBI, and this is not a Vortec. This is an older block. 80s, maybe 90s, 1990 I think he said. But my TBI should fit on here. So I gotta plug this, take this out, plug it, take this out, plug it, pull this off, put a plate on it. And I was looking at this EGR plate. Looks like that plate might fit on to here. I gotta put that on. And swap my thermostat or my coolant temp sensor. Pull this off, put timing cover back on, dampener. So we'll see how long it takes. It's Saturday after the trail run. I'm letting it cool down. We got the big fan on it, got the little radiator fan going. Still kind of hot. So I would fire it up, but I already pulled the spark plug wires off on this side. I don't think it'll start without those on there. But anyway, I'll get under it, start pulling the starter, just kind of lay it out of the way. Torque converter bolts, bow housing bolts. What else? Yeah, so come on. I'll try to set up the camera somewhere and get some little shots here and there. Look at that, motor's in there. There's a tiny little hole right there. I'm gonna put the shooter on, throttle body. Somewhere. That's Anthony, he's single. Ladies.
Ready to mingle. Let's do this.
Anyway, got this motor all back together. Went to go adjust valves, and this happened again. So I think the valves are seized up in these. The other one bent. 3 of them bent, and that one broke. So yeah, there it is. Well, anyway, here we are. I'm gonna tear this motor back apart. I think the valve is bent, so it's not working. That's why the push rod's bent, because the valves are messed up in it. So sitting here trying to think of where another motor is, or where I can get a motor, or what I can do to get this going. We got a wheeling trip this weekend, Saturday. Today's Sunday. That's why I really want to swap this motor over today or yesterday, because when we go wheeling. But anyway, it's no good. So I believe this lifter is, or this lifter valve, sorry, this valve is bent. It won't even move. That's why that broke again. So here's my old motor. So in theory, this motor should be the top end should be okay. So I'm gonna pull these heads off and that intake, put it on this motor, and do the cam, the lifters, the push rods, the heads, and the intake on this motor, and we'll see if that works. So yeah, here we go. So anyway, we ended up pulling the cam out of here because it was different. The lifters, these are roller lifters out of the Vortec, and the non-Vortec are solid. So that explains why the push rods were different on these. We found a flat spot on the cam. It broke. Somebody got mad and broke it earlier.
Just a little bit.
So we got the cam in there, the timing chain. We had to change all of that. So that pushed us back. Put the heads on, intake, adjust valves, put the exhaust on, put the front accessories on, put a coolant in it, and go drive it, because it's gonna work.
Happy.
Got new head gaskets. Matt had some laying around, so I was like, sweet, look, got new ones. And tomorrow we'll finish this up. Started getting late Sunday. Put these heads on and call it a night. Bye. Back in action. Motor's in it. It worked. I got it here at the shop. Drove it here. So that's an older TBI 350 block with the Vortec heads on it, and basically Vortec, everything is Vortec above the block. Huge shout out to Cody. He got it all together when I wasn't looking. I had a lot going on this week, and Saturday we got a big wheeling trip. But just want to give him a big shout out. He did a lot. He did the heads, the intake, the front accessory pump, the radiator. He even upgraded the radiator. If you could see in there, there's a little mud flap in there, rubber padding. He did it the way it's supposed to be done. So see how solid that is? Not even moving. That's really hot, by the way. And it's working awesome. I gotta do a oil pan gasket. The front timing cover is leaking right there. See it drip, drip. Anyway, dripping right on the axle, and the back intake is leaking. Back there covered it all with oil, so I gotta put more silicone on it. And coming in the cab. So easy stuff, nothing serious. So I gotta pull the hood back off, get that out of the way, get back there, clean it all up, get the silicone on the intake. I was driving back and I got the switch got stuck on me. It's sticking, so it blew my suck down. It broke it and it unloaded going down the highway. It was a bit scary, but I'm here to tell you all about it. Oh, I got a runny nose. I don't know what's going on. Allergies. But anyway, it's alive. Yeah, just a huge shout out to Cody. We're gonna try to get some footage on Saturday of everything that's going down, and